I'm LaDonna Lockard, and this is Max Convos. I'm here today with Brandon Christensen. Brandon, you know you are my most favorite guest. This isn't news to anyone who has been watching these, but you're here today for a special reason. We're actually talking about an event that we're going to be attending next week in California. It's going to be the California Mortgage Expo in Irvine. This isn't something that we normally do. We do a lot of events, but I wanted to have you here because we are such a, integral part of this event. Yeah. We have a few things going on with it. So on the first day, May 7th, we have the Mortgage Star Women's Conference that is going to be happening. I'm actually the first presenter of that event. So I go on at 8:30 and I'm presenting my presentation, Women Don't Like Me and I Don't Like Women, plus other phrases I'll never say again. So I will be doing that. Later in the day, after the women's event, you go on. You're going to be on at 1 o'clock and you're doing Build a Broker. I want to chat with you just a little bit. What can people expect as part of that presentation?
Well, first of all, LaDonna, it does feel kind of weird being here and not talking about like all the things that are changing in the mortgage industry. And I have a hard time believing that people don't like you in general. So I'm going to disagree with whatever the title of your topic is. That doesn't jive with me, but you're right. You know, you're presenting at the Mortgage Star portion of the event. We're opening and closing the first day of the event, which is pretty exciting. So the second half of the day, as you mentioned, is our Build a Broker segment. So from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., we're going to be getting together with other industry experts that are designing content and information for those who are interested in building or starting their own mortgage brokerage, because it can be an overwhelming or a daunting task to do it all by yourself. And so we've got a couple of industry experts coming in that you'll be really excited to hear from. And I've got some content prepared to help guide you through the technology process, choosing which CRM to use, how to leverage AI in 2025 as you're going through this process of building a brokerage. And then, of course, LaDonna, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention all of the compliance requirements that come along with running and operating and owning your own mortgage brokerage. So we're going to be touching on all of those topics just to give you an idea of kind of what it's going to take to get the ball rolling and what support you'll have as you start that process.
Perfect. The following day is the exhibit day where people can come, they can watch other industry experts present on their various topics. There's huge networking event. It's huge. Honestly one of the biggest networking events of the year of the events that we attend. Right. Massive. People should definitely be there.
Anybody is going to be there.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So we are looking forward to being a part of that. But to close out the event, of course, my biased favorite, we have on Friday, May 9th, our NMLS 8-hour continuing education course that people can attend for free just for attending the event the day before. So you are the instructor of that fantastic class. What can people look forward to as part of that?
Well, of course, this is the reason why people come to this event is to take their CE, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I can't think of a better reason.
Yeah. CE in May, right? Get it done early. So our classes are exciting. They're engaging. It's going to be a great group. The Irvine class, like LaDonna mentioned, is the largest event, one of the largest mortgage events of the year. So we're going to have a great group of mortgage professionals in class. And I always love having a good group, a large group, because you get a ton of interaction and you get to see other people's perspectives, because CE doesn't just have to be about the Truth in Lending Act and the boring compliance elements that we're used to. It can also be about how do we take this stuff, these federal laws. I know you don't like the word stuff, LaDonna. These federal laws like ECOA and the Truth in Lending Act and the MAP rule, and how do we apply this to our individual businesses and leverage the knowledge that's out there in our industry to become better mortgage professionals. That's really the goal, I think, for continuing education, along with completing the requirements set out by the NMLS so that we can renew our licenses. But I'm looking forward to an engaging, robust, energetic day, Friday, May 9th, and helping everybody get their continuing education complete, at least as much as we can do in one day for 2025. So if you're listening to this, we invite you to come out and attend the event so that you can take advantage of that free NMLS class on Friday.
Perfect. And they get to see you as the instructor. I'm telling you, there is no one better in the business than Brandon Christensen putting on a live class. So come out, come experience that. We can't wait to have you be a part of it. And until then, my friend, this is Max Convos, and I'm LaDonna Lockard.
For more on these and all of today's top stories, go to nationalmortgageprofessional.com.